Before we get too far out of this area with Cujo, we talked a little bit about it. And again, when I'm talking to my acting kids, one of the things is like the thought is in the back of your head, comes out the front of your face. So that means you have to have that thought, which means you're tricking your body, but you're tricking your body to have the same reaction. So what is your process in something like Cujo?
See, I don't have the thought before.
Not before, but in the moment. In the moment, if you, yeah.
But it's not my thought. It's her thought.
So you're able to step into it and then step out of it, which I think is super helpful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I couldn't always. My mom gave me letters that I wrote her during 10. Mary Lewis wrote those letters. I didn't.
Oh, I want to help Mary.
I learned the more dramatic and heavy subjects I got into, I learned I couldn't do that. I had to walk out of the part. At the end of the day, I had to leave Donna on the set.
You've done a lot of horror movies, so you're at the max experience level of a human being where they're fighting for their life for a long period of time, even on a low budget movie. So with Cujo, what was your experience, if you want to share that, as far as like how that affected you? Because when I talk to my acting students, if you're a successful actor, you're putting yourself and your body in the condition that emotion creates. So that to me fascinates me about how you could sustain that level of terror for that long, for real.
Sometimes I look back on it, Patrick, and I don't know. I mean, you signed up for the job, so you do the job. I had to really monitor my energy. One night, our best friends came up to Mendocino to visit, and we went out to dinner, and I fell asleep on the table. I just said to Chris, I just have to come home, eat, and go to bed.
Yeah.
And rest on the weekends, because I'm not going to get through this otherwise. But I did. And
you did. You did great.
Most people don't realize that your body and your brain don't know you're acting.
Well, that's if you're a good actor. If you're a bad actor, it doesn't matter. But I mean, I hear exactly what you're saying. Yeah, because your body, it's going to release the same chemicals. All the endorphin, all of that stuff is happening, which is not healthy. Terror, fight or flight is designed for like a small minute.
Totally blew out all my adrenals. I'm still on adrenal supplements from that movie. Yeah.
Wow.
But I learned a lot from Cujo about pacing myself and leaving the character in my dressing room and saying hello to her when I came back the next day. You know that scene where Danny starts yelling, I want my daddy, I want my daddy, I want my daddy, and I grab it and I say, oh, I don't get you, your father! Well, Dan Glad, our producer, comes to me the next day and says, Dee, that scene we did yesterday is so strong and so powerful, but we're afraid the audience won't like you. Will you watch it? I never watch dailies. I don't want to watch myself. I want to be the character. But I said, okay, I'll look at. And I went back to him and I said, Dan, if you cut that scene, you're crazy. Yeah. There's not a parent in the world who has not felt that emotion.
It's the Patrick Labyorteaux Show. Patrick Labyorteaux. He's the one you gotta know.